I am
Legend of
surprised you
Zelda.
would say that to me because I was in a theater show where I played the character Princess Zelda.
Ah,
So I'm very familiar with Zelda, and actually I played it growing up. I know I'm like, I don't look like a gamer, but I know some games.
Well, I'm so glad you said that, Roz, because we'd like to hear more about your theater works and your experiences in theater and stage play. And by the way, uh, great job on everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. What? So you got a lot of theater experience, or what? Is this something that you've done a lot of?
Yeah, well, I got my degree in theater in college. So part of that was you had to do a play every semester, basically, be in the plays kind of thing. But yeah, recently, haven't done much theater recently because of, the pandemic. We can't really be around people and crowds and stuff. So we've been doing some film stuff though. But yeah, the theater stuff, I played Zelda. That was a lot of fun. It was an actual theater play called The Video Games. And it was somewhat interactive because it was like the Hunger Games meets every video game character ever. We had Mega Man, Donkey Kong, Mario, Master Chief, all these like 12 characters. And the show was written so that the audience could vote on their phones or in other ways. And those characters would either die or they would keep going in the battle, basically. And so every night was a different show, if you will, because the audience would vote differently. Different actors had their friends there that wanted them to win or not win. So it was a great show. It was very, very, very creative. It was at the Hollywood Fringe Festival.
Cool.
Back in 2015. Yeah.
I like that. Did you say Fringe or French?
Fringe.
Yeah.
Fringe.
Sorry, Ryan.
Yeah. That is okay. Hey, but Roz, you also do something really cool currently with theater. You're teaching theater now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm actually doing backyard theater camps classes in different neighborhoods, basically. Different parents or learning pods have contacted me in the Los Angeles area. And so I create a class based on what they want, basically. And then I go and teach the class in person for however long. Some are 45 minutes, some are an hour, some an hour and a half. And it's based on whatever curriculum they want for that group. So yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
As a teacher, what's your favorite quality in a child to teach?
You mean what quality I teach to them, or they have?
Sorry, I worded that a little peculiarly. I mean, like, as a teacher, what is your favorite quality in a child with respect to teaching? Not a quality that you would teach, but one that you look for in a child.
I think when students are just naturally curious about life or any subject, I think it's easier to teach them, and it's easier for them to have their light bulb moments. If they're not naturally curious about math, science, what have you, you do have to work a little bit harder to gauge the interest. But yeah, you do what you got to do. But when people are naturally curious, they want to learn.
And what is your least favorite quality in their parents that really makes your job difficult? Just don't answer that.
I was going to.
Because what if they see this and they go, wait a minute, I do that. Hey.
Yeah, well, I had a list of names I was going to call out too. I'm kidding.
You just did a sketch literally the day before quarantine, right?
Yeah, literally the day before the bars shut down and all that kind of stuff, and everyone stayed home. We filmed a sketch in a day, and it's about a pill product called Trumpetor, and it's made by Fuckatal, the corporation, and it's really great. It's not a political sketch; it's more of a personality sketch. And it was a lot of fun filming it. It's on the YouTubes. You guys have the link. It was a lot of fun. We had such a ball that day.
And you know what Mike's going to do with that link, right?
Link it.
Go to it.
He's going to put it in the description box of this video. We're going to see all of these things.
Write it out by hand.
By hand?
Type it out.
Like a marionette? There were two other things exactly that I'd like to ask you about. One is that you recently filmed a pilot, which I'm sure is gripping from moment one. Is there anything you can tell us about that one?
Yeah, it's a pilot. It's called Hollywood Unknown. It's written by Arthur Lang. He is a French writer-director.
Okay, I'm listening.
And that was, it's a kind of story you don't have to be patient for, so you might like it. It's a comedy, actually, though. And we filmed it at Venice Beach. I play Mel, and yeah,
Venice Beach
not
is
edited.
dirty.
Well, we can't all, you know,
sorry, please continue.
film in clean places. But
Not
yeah,
the water isn't
actually
dirty. The water cleans things.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess the people are dirty. That's what you're saying? Or
It's
there's
just
messes everywhere.
Messy. Yeah, there's
Sand,
trash. There's like trash. Anyway,
I
please
can see
continue,
the
Roz.
messy. Yeah, so it's a comedy pilot. They're still editing it right now. We'll see what ends up happening with it. Yeah, I play Mel. It's loads of fun. It was a good day. Good day.
Can you tell us anything about your character?
Yeah, so my character in the pilot is actually an actress, so I didn't have to, stretch very far. But she is a actress, and she goes on a first date with the main character, and we see what happens.
Oh boy. Which leads us to our final question of the day. Speaking of dates, best place to go on a date is Mexican food, everybody knows. And I'm quite the enchilada connoisseur. Roz, did you have the best chicken enchilada of your life yesterday?
I did. I had the best shredded chicken enchilada at Los Amigos, the Mexican restaurant and bar in Burbank. It was so good, so tasty. Like, I don't know if it's like the sour cream or the cheese or the chicken or the what, but it was the most delicious thing in the world, and everyone should go to Los Amigos in Burbank and get a jalapeno margarita too.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Really
it does.